Another talking headshot video. Welcome, everybody. Today, I got a request on YouTube when I was commenting on someone's video, and it kind of blew up. I wasn't expecting that, yo. But some people, they raised some good questions, and they asked me to break down and describe, the differences between karmic soulmates and all the different types of levels of this stuff, because what they said was kind of true. What is the difference? Because they hear these terms all the time. They hear these terms all the time, you know, all the time, but no one's actually breaking them down. And so here's a quick breakdown on what are the different kinds of mates, partners, and spouses. All right. My definition from my experiences, from everything that I've been through, and from everything that I had to endure when on my spiritual path and learning the laws and principles of love and romance and all the different things that comes with it. I'm going to start out with what a karmic is. All right. A karmic don't necessarily have to be someone you're sleeping with. It don't necessarily have to be someone that you're dating or anything. A karmic is just here to come into your life to help you fulfill a debt, a spiritual debt. You did something. You may not tell me, you may not tell the people you're talking to. You may be thinking that you got away with it. You may be thinking that you're not going to pay for it. And then God sends someone to completely destroy your mental, your spiritual, and your physical. And sometimes you can also be targeted by karma. Somebody sent this person to you to stop your progress or to do something. These people just come into your life just to be bad. These are karmics. This is the true nature of a karmic. It doesn't have to be someone you're sleeping with. It doesn't have to be someone that you're dating. It doesn't have to be someone that you're having sex with. These people just come into your life to freak you off. I mean, just not in a good way. I mean, just tear you down, like destroy you. I mean, get rid of you. These are karmics. This is the basic definition of a karmic. Now, a twin flame is someone who comes into your life to burn you. A twin flame, and not burn you as in sexual, but burn you as in to help you move forward. They don't have to be someone you're sleeping with. They don't have to be someone that you're dating. Notice these terms are getting mixed up with people because they want to make it seem like these people are the ones you're supposed to be dating. No, these people are the ones to help you remove things in life and to help you get rid of stuff in life. A twin flame is in the word twin flame. All right. A twin is, in spiritual terms, is somebody that's at your level at that point. Y'all both coming in to reflect each other at the point of journey that you're at. And a flame burns. A flame get rid of. A flame can tear things down. So it's in the name. Now, a flame is destructive. So you both are coming into each other's lives to destroy something in each other's lives so both of you can progress. It doesn't mean that y'all are here to be friends or anything like that. No, a twin flame is not your friend. They're just there for the moment. They are seasonal. These are seasonal people. Now, knowing that, we are getting into the term soulmate. This messes a lot of people up because you think that you're supposed to be finding a soulmate. No. A soulmate is someone that your soul recognizes because y'all have some type of soul contract. We are spirits living in the flesh, having an earthly experience. We are souls having an earthly experience. So there is something called a soul contract that you make before you come into this life and before you come into this realm. You kind of forget it. So your soulmate is a person that has been contracted to you to come into your life to remind you of your purpose. This is why you feel so drawn to these people. This is why you feel like, oh, we're meant to be together. No, not necessarily. A soulmate isn't someone that you're necessarily meant to be with. And I'm going to further explain it when I talk about the others. You know, I'm going to further explain it. Now, a soulmate is someone who just points you to the right direction. If a twin flame help gets rid of the obstacles in your path, a soulmate is the one that points you to the right direction. Be like, look, this is where you're really supposed to be going. This is where you're really supposed to be doing. Like you're not going in the right direction. And then some soulmates, they'll rip you and put you on that path. So they may seem like twin flames and they may seem like karmics in that aspect because they got a soul contract also to help you get on your path. And especially if it's an important mission. Man, you might have plenty soulmates come in and be like, no, go here, no, you're not listening. And then they'll win a twin flame, and that's when the karma come into play because you wasn't listening to your soulmates. Your soulmates are guides. They could be a teacher, they could be a mentor, hell, that could even be a pet. You even heard people talk about, oh, I felt like my pet was my soulmate because that pet was teaching you something. That animal was teaching you something. That mentor was teaching you something. That teacher was teaching you something. This is where a lot of people get the soulmate and the twin flame dynamic mixed up a lot. You know what I mean? Because they don't understand the difference between the two. Now you have something called a spirit mate. This is something that you never hear people talk about because they really not at a high enough level to even discuss these things with you people. A spirit mate is someone who's on the same spiritual path as you. This is only for those who are operating at a higher level and a higher frequency. The first three are cardinal, meaning that they are fleshy. Now we get into the higher order. You still not supposed to be with your spirit mate. This is when you start attracting what you hear them people say, your soul tribe. You starting to hear a lot of YouTubers and people talk about your soul tribe. I'm attracting my soul tribe. These are these people. These are these people who are standing firm with you. Y'all on the same spiritual journey. This is why they're called spirit mates. Because y'all have the same spiritual path. Y'all on the same spiritual journey. Y'all are meant to assist and help each other. This is what we call spirit mates. Literally, you got to understand, it's just that simple. This is also when you start hearing people say soul tribe, you know, these are my soul tribe. They're saying that without fully understanding, you know, what they're saying. And a lot of times people be trying to add people to their soul tribe that's not on the same spiritual path as them. This is dangerous. They have to be on the same spiritual path as you. You cannot add anybody to your soul tribe and y'all got completely different spiritual missions. And only those who have taken on the spiritual journey will have a spirit mate. If you're not spiritual at all, you're not trying to understand spirit, you're not trying to understand the unseen and all that you won't get to your spirit mate. And matter of fact, you probably will only reach a soulmate if you're starting to activate your purpose in life, or you may even get to a twin flame to help you burn. You know, you may be at these levels. So these are the only mates that you're going to attract. Now we're getting to something higher than a spirit mate, and that's your divine partner. Now, a divine partner is someone that you're probably going to sleep with if you on your spiritual journey. Now, you can sleep with all the ones that I just mentioned before, but you won't have a fulfilling relationship unless you get with your divine partner. A divine partner is someone that's assigned to you before you come into this realm. 9 times out of 10, You will meet your divine partner before you meet your kingdom spouse and before you meet your helpmeet. These are also two different people that you would 9 times out of 10 probably marry or sleep with. I'm going to get to them next. But let's get back to the divine partner. A divine partner is someone that comes into your life to actually save you romantically. Sometimes they're for the season, sometimes they're for years, and sometimes they're for a moment. A divine partner only job is to protect your heart until you can get to your kingdom spouse. There has been people that have came into your life that have done you no wrong, and you would not do them wrong. You would never do a divine partner wrong because you just know inside you something's good with this person. This is a divine partner. They never hurt you. And you won't meet them until you're at a level to where you won't hurt them. Really. Now, let's get to a kingdom spouse. A kingdom spouse is anyone that's assigned to you from spiritual birth, that's meant to be your partner on the world stage and also in your community. They just make you look good all over. They don't cheat. They don't hurt you. And 9 times out of 10, you'll probably have children with these people. I'm serious. This is how this is orchestrated. This is how this stuff goes when you're dealing with kingdom spouses. Like, they just like a king and a queen. That's why it's called kingdom spouses. Just like a king and a queen, they come into your life to help you build that family, help you build that business, help you build that life that you really want and really need. This is how great a kingdom spouse is. And you won't get a kingdom spouse until you reach your royal status, until you understand who you are, until you do all the inner work and all this stuff. That's why a lot of people don't have these experiences, because you refuse to do the inner work. You refuse to do the spiritual work. You will meet everybody else before you can get to your kingdom spouse. I promise you, you will. You're going to meet all them different types of partners and all them different types of mates before you reach a kingdom spouse. And the final one is your helpmeet. In Hebrew, it is in Hebrew, the scriptures say that God took a side of Adam, half of Adam. He didn't take a rib. That's the mistranslation in English. He took half of Adam. He split Adam. This is where you get the 23-23 from the man to the woman to make the child. This is how Eve was actually made. So he took half of Adam, not a rib. So whenever people say, "Oh, you're my rib," they're actually not. That's actually mistranslation of scripture. In the actual Hebrew, if you actually read the actual Paleo Hebrew, it says a side, half. Adam was a whole being. Some would say he was male and female. Some would say he was non-general. But he was in spirit. Before he had flesh, he was in spirit. Spirits don't have genders. A helpmeet is the one person you gotta be with. Most of the times, you gotta do the internal work, or you would never meet these people. You gotta reach a point to where you are whole yourself. This is the only way you can meet your helpmeet. No other way. You will not meet your helpmeet until you transcend the flesh, until you go through the divine marriage, until you make the inner and the outer one. This is the secret. Now, I could go into details, but that's a whole nother video. But this is the breakdown of what are the different kinds of mates, partners, and spouses. And now that you know, you can pretty much tell who knows the real information and who is out here on the YouTube streets and on the internet streets misguiding you. Because some people understand this stuff and some people don't understand this stuff, and they sprout misinformation about it. And this is the truth. You know, you will not meet your best until you become your best, because people ain't gonna come into your life until you're actually ready for them. And I mean, you're actually ready for them. Even karmics ain't gonna come into your life until you're ready to pay your karmic debt. Soulmates ain't gonna come into your life until you're ready for your soul purpose. Twin flames ain't gonna come into your life until you're ready to have obstacles removed in your life. Your spirit tribe ain't gonna come into your life until you're ready to be a leader, until you're ready to meet them, until you're ready to be a great friend to them. Divine partners ain't gonna come into your life until you acknowledge your divine mission from your creator. Kingdom spouses ain't gonna come into your life until you actually have something that can be built in the tangible from the spiritual. And you ain't gonna meet your helpmeet until you have gone through your own personal divine marriage and reach wholeness in the spirit and the flesh again. This is the truth about the 7 kinds of mates, partners, and spouses. I made this video because someone asked me for the wisdom of knowing the difference. A lot of people do not know the difference. A lot of people cannot tell you the difference because they themselves don't know. A lot of people only know karmics because they refuse to pay their debt. That's the first step. Looking yourself in the mirror and asking yourself, what have I done wrong? Most people lack accountability, so they're never going to receive any real love. That's why they don't believe in it. That's why they say love ain't, when you hear people talk about love ain't this, love ain't that, love hurts. No. Take accountability. Stop choosing karmics. Because you have done something that you don't want people to know. This is why I keep my hands clean. This is why I stay righteous. This is why I stay in the light. I do not partake in the dark. I'm not interested in the dark. Now, I've been noticing on my timeline, they've been popping up. I've been noticing a lot of spiritual peoples and gurus giving the wrong information about this stuff to the people. I don't know if they doing that on purpose. Excuse me. I don't know if they doing it on purpose or they truly believe that they in the right. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't figured that part out yet. But some of them be charlatans. Watch who you focus on spiritually, because they will misguide you and they will drain your energy. It's a lot of vampires. If every message they posting is negative, or they ain't got nothing positive to say, they ain't posting nothing positive, they're draining you because they mentally tapping into your mindset. Negativity drains the mind because it scatters the mind and it scatters the focus. This is why the powers that be use fear tactics the most, because it gets you in a lower state and scatter the mental energy. How can you focus on your 7 different partners and 7 different stages of love? You're going to go through these 7 different stages until you meet your divine partner, until you meet your kingdom spouse, until you meet your helpmate. These are the people you're supposed to have children with. These are the people you're supposed to build your family with. And each of us has them, but we have to do the work. So do the damn work.